So this one's really short because we go to Scotland in 4 days. 4 days? Yes, 4 days. So I was just going to tell you guys quickly about what we did last week. So I had a job interview with a school who is looking for a 6th grade teacher next fall, or like this coming fall. But they needed someone right now who, sorry, I just keep silhouetting myself. They needed someone right now to do kindergarten. And so I tried it out, but I just didn't really jive with kindergarten. They were super cute, they were adorable, but I didn't feel well equipped to teach kindergarten. And I'm going to Scotland, so I ended up not doing that, which is good. It's better for me. It gives me some time to like mentally prepare for waking up so early. So after Scotland, I am going to talk to that school about the 6th grade position, just because I think it could be fun. But we went to this Voices for Peace. It's like an orchestra, so it was the Philharmonic from Paris and the excuse me, and the Saudi Philharmonic coming together. The two orchestras coming together, and the first like hour was like classical music, like Mozart, Bach, whatever, and then 30 minutes for like traditional Saudi music, classical Saudi music, and they brought in singers. They had the first female Saudi opera singer, which was really cool. She sang with the Parisian opera singer, and then they finished with the Ode of Joy, which Dad and I can play on the piano, and that was really cool. So I've got some videos of that. And then I'm trying to think what else we did. We tried to lay low because we were so exhausted from traveling and from work and just all of it. I tutored my kid. I tutored for 4 hours yesterday. That was just so long. We went to the souk again looking. We're trying to finish our decorations in our house, and we're trying to find this, like, think of like a Charleston grass basket almost, you know, but flat. It's like what they serve food on in some of the restaurants here. We really want one for our wall, but we can't find one. But when we went to the souk looking for one, we met a guy who was like, oh, I have one. He's like, but I don't use it. I'll just sell it to you for what I bought it for. He's like, it's never been used before. So he sent Robert a picture. So Robert and him are meeting tomorrow in the DQ to get it. So hopefully our wall will be finished and we don't have to have things all over the floor waiting to be put on the wall. And then we went to a birthday party. So our friends, Faisal and Faida, they're together, they invited us to one of Faisal's friends' birthday party. So it wasn't someone we knew. It was someone they knew, their birthday party. And it was a Disney costume party. Well, they told us like 2 days before the party happened. That doesn't suit me because I love a costume party. It's like in the Brantley blood to dress up. And so I was like panicking, trying to find I ate celery and there's like a string of it still in me. Not good. You know, I love to party. I love to dress up. And so I'm freaking out because it's 2 days. Amazon takes forever to get here. I'm like, what am I going to do? I want to be something fun and exciting. I want to go all out per usual. It's the Brantley way. And so Robert's like, okay, here are 2 costume stores. It's the only 2 costume stores in the whole country. Go and see like what there is. Like, spend what you have to spend. So I went to, well, there's 3. So I went to one, and I was like, there's not much here. They're like newer. They're getting an inventory. And it was all like, sexy nurse, sexy pirate, or not even sexy pirate, sexy firefighter, like, which is weird because of where we are. But I was like, I am not being anything sexy because I don't know these people, and what if they're not sexy people? Like, what if they're all goofy and they're all dressed in, like, big blow-up outfits or something? So I'm not trying to roll up looking sexy. And also, how boring is it to be sexy when you can be something ridiculous? So I went to the second one of the 3, and it was just not there. Like, the building that it said it wasn't there. And my sweet Uber driver was like, there's nothing here, ma'am. Like, you need to find somewhere else to go. I'm not dropping you off on the side of the road to nothing. And I was like, okay, thank you. So I went to the 3rd one, and it was a little bit better, but I spent like an hour and a half, like, just staring at all these things because nothing matched. Like, there was like 2 costumes for the boys, hundreds for little boys, but for like men, there was 2. You could be an Eskimo with a hood jacket, or you could be an Eskimo with a poncho. That was it. And so Robert and I were trying to figure out, because we really wanted to be something together, because Faisal and Thaida were being Jasmine and Aladdin, and I'm like, that's cute, we should be something together, but we couldn't find anything. So he was like, I just want to be the Hunchback in Notre Dame. I want to be Quasimodo. And I was like, all right, fine. I will find you like a big green t-shirt and like ugly teeth, and we'll get you a hump. I'll make a hump for you out of like one of my hijabs or something, out of a scarf. And so I got that, and then I was like, well, I want to be something fun and exciting, so I'm going to be Captain Jack Sparrow, because, you know, the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing's happening right now. I was like, this would be fun. So I found, like, a little kid's pirate costume for half of it, an adult wench costume, which I think just means peasant, because it wasn't like she was in winchy clothes. It was just like a peasant shirt. And then I went to H&M and found, like, a piratey shirt situation thing, and Robert a maxi dress, a green maxi dress. That was a maxi dress for me, but came to, like, his knees. And then I wore just, like, black pants, and so we went all out. We rolled up. I mean, it was almost an hour away. It was like 40 minutes away. And we got there, and we got to the wrong place. It was like 3 compounds that weren't connected but had the same name. It was like if our compound outgrew itself and then built one like next door and just called it like Alnakala 2. So we went to Yamama 2, and we went to go to Yamama 3. So we had to walk like through the streets to find it. We got there, and Faisal and Fraida were like, oh yeah, like we're still like an hour out. And they were the only people we knew. Like we didn't know anybody else there. So we were like, great, awesome. So we went in, and we were like, we're social people. We can do this. I'm not a social person. I don't know why I thought that, but we went for it. And we got there, and as we started walking up, I'm looking around, and I'm seeing a lot of people in T-shirts with like Disney symbols on it, like a Mickey Mouse T-shirt, or like just Mickey ears, but like regular clothes. And that would be because costumes for them means like a fun T-shirt. So there was no one really in costume at all. And I'm coming, you'll see what I dressed as. I am very dressed up. And nobody else is dressed up. So that was mortifying. Not really, but it was like, you know, it's one of those things where you're like, this is embarrassing. But also, like, I wouldn't have not done that because I love to dress up. And I wasn't going to go to a dress-up birthday party and not dress up. So it's a little mix of both. Either way, silly is what it was. It was silly to go to a dress-up party and not be dressed up. So I went all out. If anyone needs to know how to do pirate makeup, I Googled it, and this girl's really good, and she ends up looking just like Johnny Depp. I don't have that contour skill, but that was that. So anyway, other than those 2 fun events, we really didn't do that much. We got to be with a bunch of different people for the music event. Fraida and Faisal, Marouge, Moyed, and Robert and I. We got to watch. It was really fun just to be with them and to hang out. We went and ate delicious pizza beforehand from our favorite pizza place. It's a fun little date to get to go to the DQ. But I'm all packed for Scotland, obviously. If you know me, you know I'm excited, and I packed yesterday. Fully packed, very ready. And I've like cleaned up everything. I've cleaned out our fridge, so I know I'll finish the eggs and the milk before we leave. There's no fresh fruit or anything there anymore, except for what Robert's eating for breakfast tomorrow. So I am very ready to go. And I've planned it all out, and last night we like finally booked everything, so we're excited to go. And I can't wait to show you guys all the pictures because Robert's camera is phenomenal, and as you know from all my other vlogs, he takes all the pictures anyway. So now he's going to have a professional camera, which means the pictures are going to be even that much better. So with that being said, I'm so excited, and thank you for watching this short little vlog. Again, I apologize for the previous vlog. That was like, 30 minutes long. But a shameless plug here at the end. I am still trying to make a cookbook. I have an idea about a cookbook, so if you have any recipes that you just love or that has been in your family forever, I would love for you to email them to me, with just a short blurb about, this recipe I got when I was first married, and it's my first meal I made for my husband, or my mom always makes this fudge, and it's so yummy, and she passed the recipe on to me, or whatever it is, just a short blurb about why you're sending me the recipe, and it can be 100 recipes, it can be just one. So, shameless plug, please do that. My email address is Brantley, like my last name, Brantley, period, dot, so Brantley.leb, E-L-I-E-B, that's me, at gmail.com, so Brantley.leb@gmail.com, and I'll put that in the comments section too, just so, like in the description, so if you needed to see it, because you're not an auditory rememberer, the visual cue, I will put the instructions and everything down there. Okay, have a great day, and I can't wait to tell you guys about Scotland.